Hi and welcome to Ask Leah. Tonight's question comes off the back of last week's episode where I spoke about the importance of answering selection criteria and submitting your responses as part of a job application if there are selection criteria listed in an ad or a position description. Someone reached out to me in private messages and asked the question, Leah, when I'm responding to selection criteria in my application, should I use a framework like the STAR approach that I would use in a job interview? And can I use examples in my application that I might then draw on in the interview? Or should I save them up for the interview? Okay, couple of points here. First off, yes. Use specific examples in your written selection criteria, and you might follow the STAR approach in a more condensed version probably than what you would talk to. But that approach means you might start with a general statement in response to the selection criteria, but then you're going to outline a couple of examples. And the STAR approach, of course, standing for situation, task, action, result. So you briefly outline the situation, you then talk about the task that you had to do, the action that you took specifically, and the result. So you obviously want to use an example that had a pretty good result, a positive result. And you're not getting bogged down with lots of detail, but it is a great little structure to use to really demonstrate your experience. So it's not just talking again about what you would or could do. You're actually showing, well, this in a previous situation is what I have done. In terms of, should I save it up for the job interview? No. You don't know that you'll get a job interview. You might think you will, but if you don't put some good stuff in your application, that opportunity to talk about it in a job interview may never come. Now, in the written criteria, you're only doing quite brief but specific examples. So I can see that you've got the goods. The question they ask in the job interview, you might still use that example, but you'll use it in a different way because the question might be related to the selection criteria in the job interview, but it won't be exactly the same. So you're going to talk to it differently. You'll highlight or emphasize different points. You'll talk in more detail. You might have another example that fits better. So my advice is don't save it up, use it, get that job interview, and then you can worry about those next round of examples. Hope that helps. Good luck and have a great night. Cheers.